Hey everyone, welcome to the Heart's Frontier. I'm Kate Graham, shamanic oracle and artist and retreat leader and the founder of OracleFest. And I'm like a nomadic pet sitter, wandering creative soul, a lot of things. So what I wanted to share about right now was the Trusting Your Visions journey being solely private now for the folks who are purchased and within the journey or who are part of the Star All Access Pass. You can join WhatsApp group, you can get the emails, and you'll get all the replays. And of course, I'll be sharing videos out for the rest of the 4 weeks that we have together, 4 more weeks of continuing to trust your visions. So if you like the content that was coming out on the Oracle Fest feed, some of the reflections that I was posting here on the Heart's Frontier, then you can go check that out. I also decided to share a couple of journeys and videos that I put over on the OracleFest page over here, just for anyone who wasn't seeing it. And yeah, what else? I really wanted to share with you that I have decided to raise my prices for my intuitive oracle work. The reason being, I've been avoiding it for a long time. And I often would be filled with like a sense of guilt for people not being able to come see me, or a feeling like, what happens if that means no one wants to come see me or something. Then, something really clicked that I super value what intuitives and oracles do. And I received wisdom and suggestions and advice to be raising my prices, not because I was complaining about anything really, but just because of the value that people were seeing from me and also what intuitives were seeing for my own mission, my own future. And so in order to uphold and stand by my values, it feels totally appropriate that I would also trust these intuitives and trust these fellow wisdom keepers. And I sought, their advice for a reason. And so it makes sense to follow it, write about a lot of things as well. And that's exactly what we need sometimes, is to see a mirror or another lens reflected back to us. However, every time I do this in some kind of way, like raising my prices to match also like inflation, and it'd be nice to live in a home rather than pet sitting. I enjoy my lifestyle, but of course, I need a bigger space for music and art and consistency in order to get certain projects out, especially in the spring. So I'm manifesting, you can manifest with me, a beautiful little Scottish home that I can do all this in the springtime. And that requires having a certain stability in lifestyle. So all of that to say, I want to help as many people as possible. I've been really, really loving the year ahead readings that I've been doing so far this month. And I've been sharing it more in like private Facebook groups or in some emails and things. So if you're not on my email list, definitely jump on that below. But I am offering 50% off for this week, because it's been going on all month, but for this week is the last week that I'm offering 50% off my current prices before I raise them in December. And then when they're raised in December, then, if there's something that appeals to you, any different services, you're welcome to go check this out too. But I thought, whoa, that'd be kind of nice just to get as many people as possible in these current prices and at 50% off. So if the pricing is something that is likely to hold you up, even if you don't book your session right away, go and pay for a session under this pricing. The coupon code is transform NOV, like November. So transform NOV, on intuitive oracle time. So you can check that on my one-to-one sessions. And I'll be changing around some of my sessions to speak more to the type of work that I'm leading into with ancestral healing. I still offer the hypnotherapy work. I still offer shamanic healing work as well. So if anything like that is interesting to you, but the intuitive oracle time, sitting and talking with me, an oracle, for many years, I've been a psychic for over 5,000 psychic readings, and over 8 years, I've been doing healing and intuitive work and teaching people as well. So I would love to support you. I would love to help guide you into 2026, make it an amazing year where you have clarity already going into it, already before you start making all your plans and goals for 2026. Or maybe there's just some other issue that you want to do a deep dive on, or maybe you just want to see what it's like and test out the 30-minute with me. Most people are booking an hour or 90 minutes just because it's such an deal. So I just wanted to let you know that this is going on for the next week. And I'd love to see more people get on my calendar with that pricing. And then super early bird for Oracle Fest ends tomorrow. And then we go into early bird season on Tuesday. So tomorrow, the 24th, is the last day to get the super early bird price for the 4-day festival being only $288 compared to what it will eventually be close to the date. It'll be $444. So that's like a really good deal. And is that almost half? Yeah, it's almost half price, around half price. So I highly recommend you go down on the super early bird deal. I've been trying to get the word out, but of course, not everyone checks their emails, and social media can be an overwhelming sphere, and maybe people aren't slowing down to really listen to this a bit crazy deal. So I just want to let you know one more time that's there on the OracleFest.com website for big OracleFest Online, where we're going to have 44 speakers and panel discussions and sound healing, live readings. You're going to hear from all these different speakers, all their insights. So it's going to be a crazy transformative and activating time. It's going to be very powerful spending all that time together, even bigger than last year. And last year we had 125 attendees and 28 speakers, and we planned it in like a couple months, like put it all together. This year, people have known about it for a while. There's like a deeper energy that's coming forward, and we've got more than 60 days until the actual events. Very, very exciting. And then the last thing I wanted to share, so this is just other updates. The last thing I wanted to share is that I'm doing a free Psychopomp circle. So if you're wanting to test out being in spaces with me and you're like scared to let go of the resources and invest in that right now, or you've just been curious about Psychopomp, that would be a really good reason to join this circle. I tend to think it's all about resources and costs and stuff. It really isn't, right? It's like whatever you feel called to do, you're going to do. Frankly. And that's how people work. That's how people sign up for Oracle Fest. They feel connected to the mission. That's why people trust me and do one-to-one sessions. Some people will have watched me for like years and then finally go, okay, now's the time. So anyways, doors open, 50% off on the, on Oracle Fest and also on the one-to-one services. But there's a free Psychopomp circle and an introduction to Psychopomp. So if you don't know what that is, it is the process of guiding souls over to the light who have, passed on, crossed over. We're looking to help them go up into the light. And it's a beautiful practice. Comes more from my shamanic work. And I really love doing this work myself. However, I don't much love doing it alone. And I think it's a weird thing to charge for because, I could charge to teach you about Psychopomp. But ultimately, I kind of just want you there with me because it feels better to do it in a group supported environment. And it can sometimes bring up, heavy topics, of course, because we're talking about people crossing over. And so it's nice to have a little debrief with people. And I like that. So instead of me lighting a candle myself and then talking to myself or talking to this dog that I'm pet sitting, afterwards, I thought, well, it'd be really nice to have people there. And so if you want to go sign up for that, I'm just going to put the link on my website. I have the page ready, so I'll put the link below, but I'm going to link on my website so you can more easily access it. And so I have that free Psychopomp circle happening on December 4th. So free Psychopomp circle, super early bird discount for Oracle Fest, and 50% off my intuitive Oracle time this year. And I'm suggesting that if you want a year ahead reading, you book a 90-minute, because everyone that I've tried doing a year ahead reading for in the 60 minutes has ended up switching to 90 minutes. And then most people who do the 90 minutes, we find that it's enough time. So that's my 2 cents on that. Lots to share about what is going to happen in 2026. It's a number 1 year collectively. And so we're all going through a start of a new chapter in life and in a bigger way, a deeper, longer lasting way. So I think it's really great to start on an intuitively clear foot, and I would be happy to help you get there. So I'd also love to know why you're here, what you like about being on this channel or looking at any of these videos, so that I can bring you more of what you need, because this is also another free way for you to access my healing work, and I'd love to bring more things forward. It's important for me to know. I started here with Oracle card readings. I don't have many Oracle cards with me at the moment, but I could do Oracle readings simply from my own channeled messages and from my insights. I also have taught pendulum and intuitive decision making through here. I would love to talk more about ancestral healing, especially the male lineage, or about travel and nomadic living and trusting myself. I'm happy to talk about entrepreneurship. I do have a spirit-led business mentorship group, which I will be talking more about, but I'll save that for another conversation. So, anyways, I would just love to know why you're here. What do you like about being here? Is there anything I can do to support you? Because, it's a relationship. And of course, if you do support me, you're here right now, please like the video. It's really amazing when more likes happen on the videos, way more can go out, and I see the numbers really spike. So that's a really beautiful thing, and it takes a second. So if you wouldn't mind liking the video, if you're here, then I know you don't hate the sound of my voice, or you have like a weird, a weird thing where you do want to listen to things that you hate, but hopefully not. Anyway, so we'll chat soon. I'll be back later this week and share more about trusting myself in business and why I started a spirit-led business mentorship group, and yeah, maybe share some stories. I do like storytelling as well. Some music. I haven't really shared music a ton on this page, and I'm still sorting out some of my sound things, but I should get on that soon as well. And I'm also happy to share just updates of my own personal development journey and spiritual healing, but also I'm focusing on a variety of pillars like I shared in the Trusting Your Visions videos. So if you're interested in how those are going and different tools I'm using to work with and such, I'll also happily share about that. So let me know. Let me know in the comments, and yeah, and then like the video, please, and subscribe if you're not subscribed and you enjoy my energy. This is a bit of an energy exchange thing being on social media, so it'll be lovely to have you engage, and that's awesome. I love when people do that. So enjoy the rest of your day, wherever you are, and I will be back tomorrow.